Hi everyone and welcome back to the WARNO tournament. Today we are in round 1 of the August tournament from SDLeague and we have CRPR versus GenMosquito, both playing as the 82nd Airborne division. We have GenMosquito on the right and CRPR on the left in blue. This is going to be a weird game because it is on the nightmare map, that is Blackforrest. And these games drag out massively. As you can see, this is a full 40-minute game near enough, plus the time it took to deploy. So on that basis, I'm leaving this up because I'm going to speed the proceedings up to 2 times and then we'll hide it. And I might run the entire thing at 2 times because the reality is these games tend to end up in a massive stalemate where no one pushes anywhere and it's sort of just dragged out because of that. So we'll run it at 2 times and see if I can keep up. So obviously both players playing as Airborne, so plenty of Airborne stuff up the front. Good use of a jet there to kill those, oh, and a hog to kill those aero rifles. There's an eagle coming in to try and deal with that, but it's already out. That will take some fire from the ground, and it is dead. Oof, that's an expensive loss this stage of the game. So right now, GenMosquito obviously in a slightly better position as it is in control of all of the centre here. There's quite a lot of stuff up here for CRPR, whereas there's just literally one squad for GenMosquito. So whether CRPR does something with these, I'm not sure. Perhaps if he moved them through the forest could be beneficial, but I get the feeling they're there for defense, but I don't think GenMosquito will push that way. In contrast, there's very little here for CRPR, and I feel like GenMosquito can easily push up here. Good use of that heavy hog as well. There's a black hog over here, but it's empty. I'm not sure what it's doing. I think you can sell that, so I'd probably just get it sold. It's not going to do much good as a recon unit. Lots of Vulcan cannons coming in. Command chopper at the back there. That's an expensive thing to have in. Airborne pushing up here. GenMosquito making good progress here. We're just 4 minutes into the actual game itself. Another heavy hog coming in. It has been very beneficial, that heavy hog. Our units pushing through the forest here, some airborne scouts and a supply. I assume, I don't know where they'll be going. They could be going here to try and stop reinforcements coming in. So there'll be plenty of anti-air in the town with all these Vulcan cannons appearing. Though, obviously, buildings will give them issues with their line of sight. And that Black Hawk, very dead. And this is the stalemate. So neither player really doing any movement. So let's be honest, this is from 35 minutes to go or a little bit less. There's no movement. Let's see when there is the next big movement on the front line. I'm genuinely curious at which point that will be. There is a rework of this map coming, I understand, which will have various roads going through this forest here. And probably a point in the forest itself. I think that's what they're going for. But, you know, having roads through and stuff just to make, you know, a bit more action happen rather than it just be the blob here. I mean, the reality is that there's no reason that GenMosquito can't have a commander in there. I mean, he is in the point. He could easily put a command in there. I know he's already getting +1, but then he'd be +2 because there's no command. Well, there is a command coming in now for CRPR. But yeah, I'm really surprised that there is a command coming in. There it is. I knew there'd be one somewhere. GenMosquito wouldn't just leave it. These units still pushing around the back here. Scout coming in. I mean, the reality is that once GenMosquito gets this in, unless he wants a quick game, he's just going to sit. He doesn't need to push anywhere, and there's nowhere he can be pushed except for here. And I don't know, I just can't see CRPR pushing at the minute. There's +2 very briefly, and it's going to go back to +1 in a moment. Oh, there is a little bit of movement here, so 4 minutes-ish to do another little push to control this area here. I feel like GenMosquito has more units on the front here. Artillery being used on just the back of that point. I don't know if that was an attempt to kill the command, probably. But he's going to move that somewhere in the middle of the town, yep. Scouts pushing up around this side. These scouts are getting very close here. Are they out of fuel, though? No, very close to being out of fuel. Counter-battery artillery fire. GenMosquito will keep those moving, I'm sure. That could be counter-battery. It could also be that he was just firing out the road. I imagine it's counter-battery. Counter-battery on the other side. Airborne scouts are out to engage those forces. So, 30 minutes-ish mark left in the game was when these guys took this. Let's just keep an eye on that time and see if anyone pushes again. I'm just curious about this map because it is such a slogfest. Because it's just this area to fight over. They're only worth 1 point each. It's a nice idea for a map. It's just poor execution at the end of the day. And they know that, and that's why they're going to rework it. These guys are going for... Well, I don't know where they're going, because even if they went for that CV, they're going to be seen before then. Eagle going for that Eagle. They're just veering off each other constantly, because they don't want to go over each other's air defense lines. Not a lot of air defense here, relying on the Vulcans. Airborne scouts there, have they been spotted? I don't think so. That's spotted the vehicles, maybe. I'm surprised he's brought a supply truck with them. I suppose he's... That's weird. It does have a minigun on, so it can kill that. There's the scouts engaging the stingers. He's the napalm bomber. It's not going to get a pass on them, though. It was too close. Oh! F-15C Eagle cannon to finish them off. Very nice. Airborne scouts have made it all the way around the back at this point. That's quite entertaining. Though it is going to run into that Abrams soon. Napalm bomber still on the field. I think he's just testing for air defense. Yeah. Those scouts died. About 5 minutes since the last push of any description. Okay, I'm not really counting the units around the back there. They were definitely going to get seen. I think it's easier to push through this forest and get into this point, to be honest, because there's more tree line all the way through it. Eagles coming in to kill something there. Oh, one eagle dead. Lots of AA there now. Loads of stingers. As well as the Vulcan cannons. Bit of movement here from GenMosquito. He is pushing around the back there. Could cause a lot of problems. He's got quite a lot of units. Some movement here as well. We're seeing a push. So 7 minutes-ish to see another push. Tow out in front. That's a bit risky. Instantly killed. Heavy Hog doing its job again. That Heavy Hog has really paid off for GenMosquito. Curious where he's going to go with those troops. I don't know if he's going to go for here or actually come into the town. Bit of a push around here. Scout is probably seeing them. Artillery going for the Abrams. Not getting any shots on it. Heavy Hog gets taken out by an anti-air jet. Smoke going down to stop the fire across these units. That's just empty. That's just a supply and empty Humvees. I mean, good distraction. Military police getting wrecked by 2 tanks. Bomber missing its... Oh, an Apache coming in though. A little bit of a push here. So he's got a little bit of a foothold in this forest here, but nothing too exciting. Still a push ongoing here for GenMosquito. Loads of artillery pieces in for GenMosquito, like a ridiculous amount. I mean, it's just like, what can we do to try and push? Oh, wow. 4 heavy hogs all coming in at once. Is the air defense up to scratch here? I mean, they're just charging in as well. Jeez. I mean, yeah, they're going to get shredded. I didn't expect them to go sort of charging in like that. Managed to kill some at the front, though. We'll get some shots off at these guys up here. Kiowa there. Does have the Hellfires, will be used against these tanks, obviously. There's another chopper going down. 1 heavy hog of the 4 remains, and here goes GenMosquito's little push. He's pushing here as well, even though he lost some units. He's pulling those flash back. I'm surprised he pulled those flash back. Are they out of... No, they have their flash still. I'm surprised he pulled them back. Good use of artillery. Mortars being used against GenMosquito, though. He's moving up slowly. Humvee tow sat at the back there. Loads of M1 IP Abrams coming in. Is that going in? Oh, that's going on the mortars, but the mortars are very close to the command. It is an airborne commander, though, so he's very big squad. Here's the counter battery. GenMosquito well ahead in points. I mean, points victory, certainly. At least there's a bit of action on this map now. Those Abrams coming very close to the front lines. It is risky to bring them so close. Especially against an enemy force that is already in cover. That one died, but he did kill 1. Heavy hog being brought in. Will stun that tank, if nothing else. Airborne making a move around the back here. Are progressing. He is planning to engage this commander. 15 minutes to go. That one's dead. Still these 4 up here. Some are badly damaged, though. He could do with a cluster strike. There is a cluster bomber there, but it's out of fuel. Loads of artillery fire going in against that thing. Is it just the one he has in there, or has he killed one? I'm not sure. Can we zoom in for a look? Oh, there is a dead one. Yeah, he has managed to kill one. Little bird spam. I mean, desperation tactic. I mean, charging Abrams on their own into a forest like that. That's very risky. I mean, the engineers aren't going to do much. Does he have anything? The military police will. The Abrams will. Abrams got 1 kill. It is badly damaged, though. But, I mean, the airborne gunners are going to do not a lot. It's really down to the military police. Only 1 left. It is badly damaged. Military police should finish the job, if not that Abrams. There we go. I think GenMosquito came out on top there. Very nice strike from the Eagle. F-16 HE bomber coming in. Well done. They got the command from GenMosquito. You should be pleased with that. I'm sure there will be another command coming in forthwith. Lots of defensive units around there now. That supply has a lot of supply left. I would capture that. Free supply. Apache coming in now. 11 minutes. Will there be another push in this game, or is GenMosquito going to get a command in and just sit? Now, it's 37 minutes long, so something has to happen, surely. Because it's not the full 40 minutes. I'm genuinely not sure. I'm admittedly very glad I have run this at 2 times speed, because there were some periods of significant waiting. We're in another one now. It's an airborne coming in. That's going to die to the airborne. Airborne gunners do have anti-tank, actually. I didn't realise that. I thought they just had machine guns. Look at all these units up here, though. That feels like such a waste now for the amount that, you know, GenMosquito sent there. All of those pushing across here to the front line might have been useful. Smoke there. I'm not sure why. Mad dash down the road. I've seen a few people do this recently. It doesn't work. A couple of choppers and plenty of units around the road just pop everything before it reaches the front line. Look at that. Absolutely minced. Yeah, I've seen a few people do that, as I say, recently. I don't know why they've started doing that, but that is complete suicide, charging your infantry into enemy lines like that down a road. Absolute suicide. A waste of a lot of airborne troops there. Waiting for this command to appear. Genuinely surprised there isn't a command in. GenMosquito, where was your command in this? I can't believe you don't have another commander in there by now. I would have thought it would be the first thing you ordered. I mean, I know you've already won, but anything to progress the game faster. Although that said, +1 probably wouldn't progress it any faster, to be fair. But yeah, very glad I'm running this on 2 times for everyone, because at the end of the day, we've had the push at 20 minutes-ish, and then not a lot since. So, and I really, you know, nothing is going to happen in the last 5 minutes. I say 5 minutes because it's probably 3 minutes. Apache here, getting engaged by the Avengers. God, the Avengers miss a lot, don't they? Jeez, look at how much they're missing. It's ridiculous. An Avenger died to a chopper that was spinning out of control. I mean, I'm sorry, how ridiculous is that? Yeah, GenMosquito put lucky. Yeah, it's not lucky, it's ridiculous. A chopper shouldn't be able to spin out of control and still kill an Avenger while dodging, what, 7 missiles or something that went past it? Absolute insanity. They need to do something about that. I mean, dice rolls are dice rolls, but that's ridiculous. Oh, there's the command, finally. In the last 3 minutes, or 4 minutes. Or in reality, the last minute, because it's about to end. All I can think is that CRPR surrenders here. And because there's no point to victory, obviously, if it's ending at 37 minutes. Yeah. Blackforrest. You get a couple of decent fights, perhaps, but the rest of the time it's just a stalemate where you just sit and stare at each other. Proper frontline map. It's not the most entertaining. There we go. Good news is, second game tomorrow is not on Blackforrest, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, I mean, a very significant difference in kills to losses there. I wasn't quite sure how to phrase that, but yeah, that's a huge difference. And yeah, Avenger, Stinger, Airborne, lots. Abrams doing a really good job there. No, that was definitely a defeat. Commiserations there, CRPR. GenMosquito, very well played. You got in there early and secured the center of the map, which is what you needed to then push in. Good game, guys. Looking forward to tomorrow's game. Thankfully on a different map to Blackforrest, and hopefully we'll be running at normal speed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more WARNO.